from your active.
My what?
Alright, so now I'm going to invite somebody into the live stream. So I'm going to go up to the top center and click on the little person with the plus sign. And there is two options down below. One, the first one, is a link to this panel. So whoever I invite here will be able to have access to come on with me and talk. So this is what you would share to people on Facebook or on Twitter, or you can text them or email them, but do not post this publicly because that gives anybody the access to come on here, and you could have people that you don't know or don't plan on coming in, and that might not be very fun. So make sure you send it to them privately, like a DM or a direct message, whatever. And then down here, you can copy and paste somebody's email address right here, and they'll come up, and then that will send it right to their phone, and it will come up for them like a phone call. And you could type it in if you want as well, and you can copy and paste more than one email here at a time. And if you want to add more people, you can come out and then, come back in and add whenever you want, even in the middle of your live stream. So I'm going to send the invite to somebody on Twitter, so just one sec. Alright, and it looks like our buddy Proper Jeremy has arrived. How's it going, Proper?
Hey, what's up? I don't think you're on air.
Oh, no, of course, we're not on air yet. No, but I started recording the video for the tutorial. So to teach you guys something else, I'm going to have my buddy Proper Jeremy, he's going to send me a message through the group chat option on the left side of the screen. So if you'd send me a message, Proper, people can see how that works. Thank you. Alright, yep, a little window comes up right here, and if we click on it, then a whole window pops up on the right side, and we are allowed to type a little message on the bottom. I will type random gibberish, and boom, it pops up as well. And if there's other people in this chat, then we have that option as well. And now that you have another person in the room with you, you have the ability to control some of their functions. And if they have something on their screen that they want to share, like if they have an article or a photo or something, then you can click the option on their icon on the bottom right side of the screen to present to everyone. Or if they're being inappropriate, you can hide them. If they're mouthing off and saying a lot of words you don't want, or they have a lot of background noise from driving around in a car or something, you have the ability to mute them. Or if they're just being so annoying and they're just causing a lot of problems, you can just directly eject them from the whole thing. So
that's true, but let's not do that quite yet.
Let's not do that quite yet. Proper Jeremy has some experience in that department, being ejected.
Oh yeah, no,
a few times.
Oh yeah, I'm the only person I've ever actually ejected was you.
Yes, which, if everybody doesn't know, since we're in this video, this is Proper Jeremy, the parody account of Geeks and Gamers Jeremy, and the leader of the Council of Jeremys. Not necessarily the leader of the Jer Army, but at least the Council of Jeremys. He is the master. And I'm going to take...
that's so kind of you.
Yep, I'm going to take us live now. So to go live, you can click the Start Broadcast button, which is usually in green. I've never seen it be like blue or orange or different colors, so don't worry about that, people. And it will give you the option, it'll say broadcasting. Your Hangout can only go live for 8 hours. So, I mean, unless you're Mahler or somebody else that streams for a really long time, you don't have to worry about this. So, you click OK, and it will start taking you live, and it will let you know in the top right corner, it says your Hangout is live, and the Stop Broadcast button has appeared down below, and there's a red button that tells you that you are live, which is good information. Now, one of the main things that you want to do is, well, okay, so you're live, but how do you get people to know that you're live? Well, I will minimize out of this tab, and I already have it open here, but I'm going to show it again. So you can just go to your home page, so you go to the top right icon and go to My Channel again. And your video will already be live if you are live. But let's pretend that we didn't go live yet, and it would just be one of the first uploads on your list. And you can click the video, and if it's not already muted, I already have it set so that it's muted. And if it's not muted, then you'll have a lot of feedback coming in and out. So you don't want to have a lot of feedback, because then that kind of messes up your stream. Or if you're doing a great intro, then it'll just kind of screw it all up, and nobody likes that. And you can copy the link at the top, and then you can post that on Twitter or Facebook or whatever social media you have and share that around, and then people will be directed to this page. And as you can see, there's a nice little chat window. Some of my buddies are already here, from Living My Rhapsody, the Star Wars for Life, Proper Jeremy, my buddy here, Riot Kitty, yep. Princess Aruka, Frank the Shahan Wiener Dog Clan. And as you can tell in the chat area, there is little wrenches. There is the blue people, and they are the moderators. And everybody in the chat, as the host of this live stream, see, your name is in yellow as the host, so people will be able to tell who you are. I will type a little message saying, "Hey, everyone," and everybody can see that. And if somebody in the chat, since you guys are here, would at me on it, type at TheRookieCritic so people can see what that looks like, that would be good. But like, the moderators have the ability to control the chat. So if you're busy trying to do your live stream and you do that, thank you, Proper Jeremy. So if people are trying to get your attention in the chat while you're live streaming, but you're not always paying attention, you can't always read it, you can just glance over at the right side of the screen and, oh, your name is in bright orange. So the colors really help figure out when you're live streaming, helps you control it. And there's the option in the chat on the right side. So everybody's name, there's the little 3 dots on the right side that you can click, and that gives you options to do things. So if they're new to your channel or something and in your chat and you want to go check them out later, or you want to help them out for subbing to you, you can go check out their channel. If they're being very vulgar and very, going, oh, kill all blank people and, screw all these words and blah, 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 then you can report them, or you can remove them from the stream. If you don't want to do too much damage to them but want them to leave, you can just boot them. And you can put
them in timeout.
And Proper Jeremy has examples of them being put in timeout.
Let's use one right now.
Yeah, you can silence somebody. My friend Proper Jeremy he just timed out Stony McInternet Douche for 300 seconds, which is about 5 minutes, I believe. And and then they can chat for a little bit, but while they're in timeout, they're not allowed to type anything visible in the chat. But when that's over, then they can come back, which is fine. And
just do not abuse that. Yeah, do not abuse it unless it is worthy of being abused, or you're just trolling a friend.
Right. Sometimes it can be used as a joke, but sometimes it does get annoying when you're trying to interact with other people.
Yeah, seriously.
And if you click the hide user option, I think that hides it from the public, but then you as the host are still allowed to see it, as well as your moderators. And if you want to add a moderator to somebody that isn't one yet, you can give them a wrench. So I'm going to add the Riot Kitty to be a moderator now. And if you wanted to take that ability away from somebody, you can as well. It'll just say, remove moderator, but I like my moderators, so I'm going to keep them as it is. And you guys all do a very good job. Now, Proper Jeremy, just in case they can't hear, I'm going to explain it myself too, but if you can explain what a moderator does, that would be cool.
Well, a moderator is supposed to go through the chats and make sure that there isn't anything vulgar or anything inappropriate that is in the chats. Either that, or what a good moderator can do is say things like, hit the like button. Lick it if you want. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and what you can also do is link other guests' information into the chat in order to make it easier for somebody to, if you have a guest, they can just go there to their channel and like and subscribe and do whatever they want and spread the word.
So so if you're doing a certain topic on a video and people in the chat want to see where that is too, then the moderators can get the link and put it in the chat for you. And if they have a YouTube channel that they want to promote, like Proper Jeremy, for example, Riot Kitty, Living My Rhapsody, or Princess Aruka, any of the mods in here, even Proper Jeremy himself, can put the link to his channel in the chat. And this is only specified if you go to your settings and you put no links in chat, because if you can have the option to let anybody put links in there, but nobody should have that option, because anybody could come into your live stream and then put something inappropriate in your chat, and you don't want to be responsible for that. So having your moderators that you trust in there to control stuff is a good option. They'll only put good links in there. And so they're for promotion and promoting other people's channels, exactly. And so people could go to his YouTube channel directly if they wanted. And and Living My Rhapsody pointed out something very nice during the live stream, that moderators cannot mod other mods. So, like, a Blue Wrench cannot mod another Blue Wrench. So, Proper Jeremy cannot mod Living My Rhapsody or Riot Kitty.
Yeah,
so,
we are on equal playing level.
You're all,
Excuse me, I'm a little sick. Yes, we are on equal playing level.
Exactly. So, like, if I'm the general, then those are all my captains or something. So,
yep.
And then everybody else that comes in are the audience, the peasants, but my fun peasants. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, don't use that.
Yeah, exactly.
don't say that. You have to be careful. You don't call your audience peasants. Never insult
I know,
the fans.
I know.
Have we learned nothing, Rookie?
Yes.
That's why they call you the Rookie Critic.
Exactly. And there's the option down below on the bottom left of your screen that tells you how many people are watching and tells you the title, of course, how many likes or dislikes there are. Luckily, nobody's disliked it, but I mean, sometimes that can easily jump to 16, and people love to troll, and that can be a fun game, especially if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers. That is very fun to troll with. And it tells you how many minutes you've been streaming for. I've been streaming, this live stream has been live for 7 minutes. And there is a lag in the live stream that we're looking at right now and what Proper Jeremy and I are saying in the chat, in the panel. There's maybe a 12-second delay sometimes 8 seconds. Sometimes it's not that far off, but that's okay. And then, you have your links in the description here already, which you can change after the stream is up if you want. That's about it. If I've missed anything, Proper Jeremy, would you please say something?
No, I think you pretty much covered it.
Oh, one more thing. I did one more thing. If you have over 1,000 subscribers and you have a certain amount of watch time on your channel, then you'll have the ability to be monetized. But you have to go to your settings to do that, to become monetized, and then you would allow super chats while you live stream. I only have 433 subscribers at the moment, so I don't have the ability to have super chats yet. But if I did, then there would be a little $sign right next to the emoji function that people would be allowed to donate. There'd be a $2 option, $5, $10, and whatnot, and they'd have different colors, and the super chats are highlighted messages that are very big, very bright. They stand out big time in the chat, and there's in your YouTube page somewhere on there is an option to view them separately even afterward. And I think you also get an email notification, but I could be wrong because I have not had super chats yet. But that'll be for another day when I do that.
To my understanding, there's a whole other window where you can just pop it up just for the super chats.
Right, exactly. Thank you, Proper Jeremy.
Mm-hmm. And makes it a lot easier too.
Yep, and I think that's about it for the actual live stream, everybody. So if there's any last-minute things you want to say, Proper Jeremy, then go ahead. As far as for live streaming tips or anything, go ahead.
When you have multiple people, it can get kind of hectic. So depending on how many people that you want on your panel, depending on the type of discussion that you want to have a good, amount of interaction between, reading the chat and acknowledging the guests that you have. So what I have done, I have had the full panel twice so far, despite everybody's suggestions. However, that has not stopped me from having a good show. So it's just all about what kind of show you want to have, how many people you can handle, and really just what your goal is. Like, are you trying to just be just straight up entertaining and having a conversation, or do you want it to be engaging? Do you want to have like a little bit of time with the guests, but also scroll through and acknowledge the chat? Because I know as somebody who has been in chats for a long time in streams, I know that a great thing is to be acknowledged and to feel like you're part of the conversation, so nobody really feels left out. So yeah, just make sure that everybody's all having fun and nobody's feeling like they're being completely ignored.
All right, those are some good points, my man. And I know that people are actually coming into the live stream as if it's a real live stream, but don't worry. Well, so I'm back on the control panel screen right now, and I have the option again to just take it off. So I'm going to click the stop broadcast button, and I'd like to thank everybody in the chat for popping in for a little bit. This wasn't a legitimate live stream, but it will be in a legitimate video. So have a good day, everybody.
See ya.
And once you click that, then it says we are off air in the top right corner, and our buddy Proper Jeremy is still along with us.
Hello.
So this is where if you have like some people and you're done live streaming, you're not live anymore, but you still want to have a little bit of fun or something, still want to say some words, then it's the after party basically. You can call it the after party, is what I call it, the after party room, the chill room, whatever. Afterward.
Oh yeah, this is where like all the debauchery goes on. All the behind the scenes, whatever. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It feels like you guys are like everyone's like in a secret room or something.
Exactly. All right, so we're just about wrapping up. There is a few more things that I'm going to show you, but before that, this is basically everything about being the host of a live stream, everything that I could go over with you. So one last function would be the eject function, and I'll show you in a minute the option to be a guest, but here is the eject function. Bye-bye, Proper Jeremy. I just click present to everybody. Oops. Eject. Boom. And it gives you the option to make sure that you are sure with that. And bye-bye, Proper Jeremy. We love you. Okay. And he is now gone. Now, I will return in just a minute with the rest of the video.